Hello, my name is Dial-Makhubalo and I welcome you to my home. This is my home, this is your home, so welcome home. We're doing things slightly different. On this particular day, which was a Monday, I had gone out to have brunch by myself, which is something that I hadn't done in a very long time. And I'm going to share some of my reflections as I journaled. And I hope that you get something from it. I hope that you also self-examine and ask yourself what you need. I just hope that it fills you up, and it also gives you an opportunity to introspect. So I began the year knowing that I would be demanded to step up, and for the most part, I was prepared. What I was not prepared for was how much care, nurturing, and cultivation that I would need to do all I do and do it well. One of the things healing has done for me is to take me out of living life mindlessly. And yet, as with everyone, it is easy for me to go back to default settings. Default settings for me is living life thinking, feeling, and acting like I am a burden. My inclination is to overcompensate whenever I operate in that space. I neglect my own needs. I've seen it show up in how I've expected myself to be super mom, super wife, to cook, to clean, to wash clothes, to be the best student, to show up well for my clients, to be a present friend, and not tend to myself and my soul the way I am used to. Not having a helper for the past few months has been hard, but it has also triggered feelings of inadequacy within me. I have found myself wanting to prove that I can do it all and do it all with minimal complaints, so that others would not feel the difference or even judge me for the gaps. My coach asked me if I had celebrated how far I have come, particularly this year, despite the many challenges that I have faced. I broke down realizing that with the challenges, I showed resilience, but I also allowed the pain to cloud my active presence in how I do life for myself and for others. Today is hard for me because I'm moving intentionally towards life in abundance through rest and resetting, while my default setting would be to use this time to do everything that is required of me, to clean, to cook, to work, to do business, to read, to write, whatever that would look like, productivity, just so that I do not feel that my weight and presence is a burden to anyone. Despite all the great blessings I live in the midst of, to be doing work I love and at my leisure, and the fact that I can presently serve my husband and be a healthy mom, the desire to do and be more has consumed me this year. I am, however, grateful that I woke up earlier than later. As the year comes to a fold, I want to show up gratefully present and live as though everything I've prayed for is already at hand. Slow and easy will be how I end this year, and it will be how I show excellence. I end this conversation with giving thanks for the spaces and people that hold me up as I journey. My husband, my daughter, my coach, all of my friends. This love continues to heal me in ways I cannot explain. I share this with you guys to say, if you find yourself anywhere in what I've shared, please be mindful and rest. Please be mindful and speak. Please be mindful and do what is necessary. I was filled with a lot of emotion as I journaled on that particular day, and it just hit me hard that, oftentimes with adulting, there's just so much that is pulled from you, so much so that you become a bystander in your life, really, and you do everything that's required of you, but you're not really taking care and nurturing yourself. So please do what's necessary to reset, to rest, to nurture yourself, and to fill yourself up. I am also grateful that a few days after this particular day, I was invited by a friend of mine, Osasanda, to go and have brunch with her. And she says that the Lord had said to her, I'm in need of a motherly comfort. And so she thought taking me to this restaurant that you will see in the vlog would be a connection to the little girl in me, you know, the pinks, the florals, and it literally did do that. I'm grateful for the places and the people that fill me up, for the people that stand in the gap for me in prayer. And yeah, so continue to be a light to yourself, but do not neglect being a light to yourself as well. So be a light to others, but do not neglect being a light to yourself. I love you so much, and do enjoy the rest of the vlog.
Finally don't get enough. Finally been riding on my way. Finally woke up with some luck in the book. I don't give a what someone say. Finally got my friends in the back of my roller. We gon' make it big one day. We gon' make it big, I say. We gon' make it big, just stay in there. Stay in the moment. Stay in the moment with me. Give you a moment. Give you a moment with me. Smell all the roses. Smell all the roses with me. Just give you a moment. Stay in the moment with me. You woke up from a ride. Haven't seen a smile since December. Ripped your heart, got a brand new one since you got lost in November. See it in your eyes when we leave for the night. Way too many heartbreaks still on your mind. Let the flame burn down for a while. Let the flame blur out for a while. Stay in the moment. Stay in the moment with me. Give you a moment. Give you a moment with me. Smell all the roses. Smell all the roses with me. Just give you a moment.
Okay, I wanted to actually share this with you guys quickly. I think I'm too close. I'm in your face. I'm in your face. So I did my hair on Monday. And I did it at a salon called Auntie Nana's. Auntie Nana does kids' hair. Okay, she does kids' hair. That's where my Lucia does her hair. But and Lucia only started doing her hair this year. She's 4 this year, and so she's only started doing her hair this year. And that's only because I felt andinayo capacity yohlala salon ndimamela umntana mikhala. Yeah, even if she was gonna look beautiful, I didn't want to put her through that. And so yeah, I decided that until she's ready, and at least she can speak and say it, so whatever. So she started doing her hair this year, and now all I've been doing on my hair this year is wig lines. If you've been here for a long time, you will know that I have hair loss problems, which started after having Luhle. And so the last time that I spoke about it, I had started losing my hair on this side, right? And I was saying that on this side it's also starting to happen, and I was using different products. And if I'm honest, the products were working, but to a certain extent. And I'll say working to a certain extent because I could tell that my hair was becoming healthier, it was becoming stronger. Then I decided that it's okay, it's okay. I'm not gonna stress myself about this thing. I'm losing hair and that's it. So with losing my hair, and that's okay.
And so what then started happening was that I started then doing wig lines because I've got wigs, so I could just slip a wig on. And I've got wigs, but I don't particularly like wigs. And the wigs that I have, all of them don't go 4x4, so they only have the lace here, right? So it's not like one that you can install completely. And maybe I am going to get used to, you know, the ones that you can install, and all of that, but also it's funny nonetheless. So I've been using those wigs, and I thought that's just gonna be my life, right? So because my hair now is growing in the parts that is in yokus, so my issues really are here at the back. My hair is very healthy, very good. I then decided to, this time around, after I undid the wig lines, and I was like, yo, I'm craving a nice hairstyle. I haven't done my hair this whole year, but I also don't know if it's gonna happen, because I could see that now, if you can see here, I'm basically bald here, right? So I felt it might not happen, right? And so I decided, okay, when I saw how bad it was, particularly like with this bald spot here, I was like, because I'd already committed to doing the hair, I'm going to go and do my hair, right? But this is going to be the last time that I am doing my hair. And guys, I am so sorry, the window is open and I don't know if it's gonna affect the sound, but if it does, because I'm already into this, okay? So what happened, Kanan? Okay, so I committed, right? And I treated my hair, and then I put treatment on, and I went to the salon, Auntie Nana's Dafiga, and I had a shower cap on because the treatment was still on. And I said to the lady, I don't know if you're going to be able to do anything with my hair. It's quite healthy, but I have some struggles, you know. And so I think Naya, she got alarmed because of how I described the issue. And then I like took off the shower cap. Now I'm the dramatic, you know, I'm like, brace yourself. I took off the shower cap. So then I showed her like my hairline and where I'd lost the hair. And she's like, hey, Bo. So because it's a children's salon, when they speak to adults, they're like, mama, you know, auntie, whatever. She's like, no, mommy, you don't have to, you know, like, you don't have to worry, we can make a plan. And like from the moment that lady touched my hair, you see, I'm getting emotional because I got overwhelmed. Let me tell you, so her name is Auntie PK, Songo PK, and I had seen her do another kid's hair one of the days that I had taken Uluhle, and I was like, I really want her to do Uluhle's hair at some point, right? And I was praying that I do get her, because isandla sakhe sihle. But I think maybe my spirit was maybe drawn to her because of just how gentle she is just as a person. And when I tell you that that lady, from the time she touched my hair, like, I'm getting chills. It was as if God was restoring something that was broken in me. And I'll tell you, like, when I spoke to her, I said, this is the last time I'm doing my hair. I've decided, because of this hair loss thing, I've decided that after this, I'm gonna cut my hair and I'm just gonna go bald. And yeah, so just so you know, it's the last time. And she was like, you know, there are people who come into the salon who've got bigger issues than mine, and they've tried to make them beautiful. And so, like, she feels like I'm being hard on myself, you know. And she was like, you really don't have to cut your hair. Your hair is healthy, your hair is beautiful, and you can just come to me if you feel comfortable with me, and we'll try and make sure that you look pretty, you know, every time. And once I left the salon, I realized that here was the challenge that I've actually, firstly, I had thought that I was over this hair thing, right? But the reason why I wanted to cut the hair was because I looked at my hair and it had a somewhat of a metaphor that it resembled, which was that there are things in my life that feel like they have gaps currently in the season, right? And when I looked at my hair and looked at these patches on these two sides, because that's where the hair loss is, I was like, I'm already dealing with the patches as a Koyo that are visible in my own life. I will not deal with it as Merlin. That will not be my portion. And so when she started doing my hair and she started just speaking life into me and also just telling me how beautiful I am, and just, man, that was the best 6 hours I've had ever in a salon. To just sit and have a stranger speak life to me, reaffirm me. It's as if she knew everything else that's been going on in my life, you know. And I wanted to give a shout out to her for being such a gift. And not just her, but there was a lady who was helping her. I didn't get her name, but she's a petite lady. And I want to say thank you to both of them, because even when the other lady came to assist her, she was like, no, you know, like, this is not a problem. You look stunning. We will make a plan. And that really just affirmed me, right? That affirmed me. And it affirmed me not necessarily because of the hair. I think it's also just because my soul was quite disheartened. And here were two people who were doing their best to show up for me, people who didn't even know me. So I wanted to share that. And I wanted to share that if you have a little nana who is, you know, I think they do hair from one or two, because I've seen like really small kids there, but small kids, you've got who need hair done, take them to Auntie Nana's. All of the aunties there are amazing, and yeah, they really are amazing. And I want to say a special shout out to PK and the lady who was assisting you. I hope I'll remember her name. I'll remember to ask her name when I go again. But thank you to both of you for showing up for me in the way that you did. You do not know how you healed a part of me. You don't know how you spoke life to me, and also just restored me in a way, you know. So thank you. You see, thank you. And thank you to Auntie Nana, who is the owner of the salon, because it also just shows that you have done a very good job in training your people and leading them well so that they can show up for your clients well. So thank you.